What's up guys, we're in the chop shop and we're working on the RBM3 finally. I've got a quick little job I need to do to it, but it means the engine's got to come out, so I'm just going to get straight into it and rip this thing out. As you can see, I'm back in the chop shop. I'm finally back working again. If you didn't know, I was heaps crook when I got back from New Zealand. Still sort of recovering, but finally got the energy to actually do some work in the chop shop. So you would have seen that the engine and box is now out of the RBM3. And it's not as bad as you probably think it is. I just need to get access to the clutch setup and the spigot in the back of the crank, and I'll show you exactly why in a minute, because we need to do some custom stuff to it. But one problem I did have at that Wakefield test day was, or the circuit day, if you guys didn't see it, it was actually a pretty funny video, so check it out wherever it will pop up here if you haven't seen it. But I took the RBM3 for a circuit day, and the clutch was terrible. Like the hydraulic slave in it was from the old sequential, and to be honest, it was like sticking or something. So I bought a Tilton one, and I'm just going to show you guys what I'm going to do to fix that, because yeah, obviously the one that's in there is no good and it's sticking, and which basically means as you release the clutch, it might grab at a certain spot, and then when you think it's about to release, the position changes because it was grabbing, and then it drops all of a sudden, and it's just, yeah, makes the car very undrivable. But yeah, let's just show you. Let's get this gearbox off, the old G-force, and yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. That didn't take much. Jesus Christ. Alright guys, so got the gearbox off. Now I'm just going to rip the clutch off. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's probably worn a bit, but it's probably about it. So I'll rip that off, and then I'll show you the spigot bush that's behind. Well, it's actually in there, but yeah, I'll just get the clutch off first. Okay, we're not going to have to take the flywheel off, but you'll be able to see in there the little brass spigot. I've got to get that out now, but it looks like it's worked its way. Oh, yeah, see that? Should not do that. That is the easiest spigot removing I've ever done. So obviously that should not come out like that. And the reason it has is because either the standard spigots I bought were not genuine Nissan, and they're actually a little bit too small, and therefore it wasn't tight enough in the crank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my buddies at Direct Clutch. I'm going to give them the exact crank measurement, and I'm going to get them to make me some custom spigots up. Now, they might not be custom, we might end up just getting standard ones, but just letting you guys know that when you do put these in, they should be a very, not super tight, but they should be a firm fit. This one wasn't, and at the time I just chucked a nail finish around it, as you might be able to tell here, just to try and widen the circumference a bit, but it didn't work. So learn from my big mistake here, and yeah, make sure you got the right spigots. If any of you guys heard this thing sort of whistle as I was engaging the clutch, that's what that would have been. So yeah, pretty easy fix, but quite a big job to get everything out. So that's the main reason I pulled this whole thing out, is just to change this. And it's going to be like maybe a week turnaround with the Easter break and everything happening on. So yeah, it might be a bit of a break before I get the custom ones from Direct Clutch. But in the meantime, I've got quite a few other things I need to do on this car just to fix it all up. Make a few things that I've wanted to fix up properly for a long time. And then once this is all back together, we're going to go drifting. So the sooner it's back together, the better. But the clutch looks really good. I know I've only done one event, but yeah, Direct Clutch, they freaking look after me, I tell you. They know how to make a good clutch. Oh yeah, look at this too. Looks like a brake disc, doesn't it? It's I don't know if it's a new design from Direct Clutch, but it's something that definitely works. Another thing while we're on this topic with the spigot is, another thing you can do is go to a bearing style. Now this one is that's the part number. Oh god, I don't know if you can see it. 6902 LLU2AS. I got these off eBay. So this is what it is. It's just like a normal bearing. Now, it looks a hell of a lot bigger because it is. But hopefully the inner diameter is the same as the input shaft, but it doesn't look right because the G-Force, I think they run no, they can't. They run the Nissan. Okay, I might have the wrong one here, guys. Yeah, it's definitely too small, I think. Bugger. But anyway, this is supposed to go where the auto, if you've ever pulled an automatic RB to bits, that should slot into the automatic section there, the outer bit, so it doesn't go into the original down in there. Another thing you have to be careful of is the distance of the input shaft. If it hits this, if it bottoms out on this, it's no good. So the final test here will be if it actually fits. No, damn it. So it doesn't fit on the input shaft anyway, so I can't use that. I don't have a standard RB box here, so I don't know if the standard input shaft on an RB would fit that either. So how about let's just ignore that. But I know there's a bearing out there that can work. So it's not this one. Sorry guys. Okay, I still need to get custom made spigot. Bugger. Okay, so next thing. The hydraulic release bearing from Tilton. Now this sucker cost me a sweet 500 bucks. That sucked, but is what it is. Now, the one I got in here. Here is the problem. I don't know if this is going to be able to... Hopefully you can see that well enough. Long story short, it shouldn't move like this. See how it's pivoting? Shouldn't do that. So I know the clutch would be a flat surface, this would be a flat surface, so technically it should never move like that in there. But for some reason, see how it's grabbing every now and then? It's almost like it needs a seal kit or something put through it. But it's grabbing all the frickin' time. It's so inconsistent. Anyway, it's junk. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's from the old gearbox. So I'll rip that sucker out, bolt this one in, do the lines up bloody well, because once they're in there you can't get to them, even though I drilled this massive hole. But yeah, I'm going to change that over to this Tilton item. And where did I get this from? I think I bought it from Summit Racing. Pretty sure. So that's all it is, guys. I literally just be a direct replacement for that. What else do they give you? They give you some fittings, so I'll put them in too. I'm not going to bore you guys with that, so I'll do that after this. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. So yeah, there's a few other things I'm going to do to the RBM3. I'll go over it with you guys throughout the week this week. But yeah, just bear with me. Still, like I'm knackered now. I haven't even done that much work and I'm knackered. So I'm obviously still not 100%, but we'll slowly get there. Oh, and we've also got some cool stuff happening with the dash in this RBM3. We've got some, yeah, things happening there with Motec and their special features where you can literally put whatever you want on the screen. So that'll be coming up in a few videos as well. So that's pretty much where we're at. The Somvia, that is running. Obviously, the last time it was running was on the dyno. But we're gonna go drifting in that zone too. So there's heaps happening, guys. Oh, and another huge thank you to everyone that helped support the channel. In the last week, there's been a lot of orders come through, and I put that poll out for you guys to, you know, see which one you would prefer doing more, just to help me in the channel. And yeah, can't thank you guys enough. It's been unreal. Like, yeah, looking at the website each day and the amount of people that have gone to the site and then the amount of people that have actually got stuff, it's just, yeah, it's awesome. Every single thing is helping this channel grow, so thank you. And also to the people who've been asking about the RB30 build, I am going to get back in touch with Darren and head to Lewis Engines to get part 2 done, where we should have the engine completely finished. So it's just a long way away from me, and also I've got to make sure Darren's got a free day where I can, you know, hassle him all day long without him losing, you know, work and getting his normal work routine done. So it's always, he's been busy, I've been busy, and obviously the New Zealand thing, and then me getting sick, so it's what it is. But it's coming up, so just bear with me, and before you know it, there's gonna be videos every goddamn day, and you guys will be telling me to slow down. Alright guys, thanks heaps, and yeah, if you are keen to help support the channel, just head to this link in the description, and there's heaps of stickers, stubby holders, merch, everything. And doesn't matter what you get, even if it's a $5 sticker, it all helps. So thanks heaps guys, and we'll see you in the next video. See you.